Okay, we're outside again in beautiful Sano.
It's another beautiful day.
Yep, at our big warehouse.
There's our air conditioners.
And this is when the fun begins. So I have my colors, my orange and my black.
Your gunmetal.
Gunmetal black. I primed these a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we're going to find out what it looks like.
All right, good luck over there.
Thank you. Okay, so the moment of truth. This is just plain orange. I shook it up well.
You sure
Good
did.
10 minutes or whatever Brian says. 30 centimeters away, and today's actually not as windy as last time.
Yeah.
So we should be good.
Orange is definitely orange.
That is orange. Better not spray the warehouse.
Yeah. You need to get the far side, the right side of it.
Far side?
Yeah. Yeah, we can come back to that.
Yeah, we'll come back to it.
Don't overdo it.
Let's go over to this guy. The base, so as people know, the base will be orange.
Yeah.
The main body will be gray, but there will be like a centimeter orange line around the base.
Yeah.
And then I'll apply the rust effects, and we'll see how that goes. Actually, one guy was saying Half-Life 2.
Yeah.
That's going on very well.
It is, because he primed. That's why he primed.
Sweet.
Okay, that's
well,
good. I advise not going crazy with it right now, because if we put too much on, it's going to run down and bubble up. So let's leave it like that for now.
Yep, let's grab the body.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to do things slightly different. We're going to put it on a box.
All right.
The body of the kit. This is probably easier than using our
rack.
Our rack. Our
All right.
rack.
Let's see how it goes.
Okay, so we got our Hot Toys limited edition box. There's no Hot Toys left though, sadly.
I hope not.
Okay, let's do this. So this is the Gunmetal.
Yeah, I like this color a lot. I use it when I'm doing frames and stuff on Master Grade kits.
Actually, that's actually a cool color.
Yeah, it is.
I should be wearing a face mask, but I'm not. It's quite a different from what I expected, but it's got a nice sheen to it. I'm interested to see how this works with the rust, though.
Well, it'll dull it down a little bit.
It'll dull it down. Actually, that's pretty epic. Wow, that's spacey.
That's right. Hi everybody, welcome to Gunpla TV.
Hey guys.
Brought to you by HobbyLink Japan. This is episode 129. And speaking of brought to you by HobbyLink Japan, they're also sponsoring that competition that we've got going on right now on HobbyLink TV.
Yes.
Yes, so Ryan, do you want to talk about that?
Oh, it's just a reminder to everyone that we are having a big competition. If you haven't entered, please check the competition page. There will be a link under this video and on the blog. To all the people who have entered and are posting whoops, good on ya. Yeah. It's all looking excellent.
There's some good stuff out there already.
And some people have even submitted final submissions, but you still got 4 months into January, so keep them coming. Yeah. And Sid, what's new?
Well, this episode, we're going to look at the first part of the kit bash. I've got the foot done for the Stein / Quebeley, which we still haven't found a name for. Ryan, what are you going to be showing?
I got my Nutcracker. Okay. I'm going to be spraying him. Okay. My colors, and I'm going to be talking about a die-cast collectible from Macross.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Well, before we get into all that, let's look at what came in today. I just went outside and got it. It's the HG Wing Gundam. Triple XG! It's the HG Wing Gundam. And yeah, I'm actually looking at this box because there's one thing I kind of noticed when I was kind of briefly perusing this that I want to talk about.
Sweet.
All right, so the wing now, it's the HG version, of course. The MG version came out maybe a few years ago now, 2 years ago now. Now, I saw this at the Car Hobby event, and I thought it looked really, really good. And of course, it also has a flight mode. Everybody knows Wing, knows it has this little flight mode. And my question when I saw it was, you know, how's it transform? Because HGs, there's often a part swapping, like you'll get a torso piece that you'll take the limbs off of the mobile suit version and you'll plug it into the torso piece and you'll make the flight mode. Well, let's see here. I'm going to open this up, and you know, here's the runners. It's not too special, although it's nice to see this size of the frame runner on an HG. It means you're getting some some good frame representation. But here's the manual, and I'm going to open up to the part that talks about the transformation. Because the question is, am I part swapping or not? And now here it is here. Can you see this?
Yes.
All right, so right off the start it says that you're kind of popping things open, swinging them around, and then pushing back in, make sure things are lining up. But other than like taking hands out, it does not look like at any point you're actually part swapping. It looks like this thing is made to just spin the bottom half around, fold the arms up, spread the wings out, and make yourself the flight mode. And so this might be one of the few HGs that you can transform without the need of extra parts. And that's probably thanks to Bandai's continually evolving engineering. Now, Ryan, I'm a fan of the master grade version of the Wing Gundam, XXG as you call it, when it came out a couple years ago. And I'm glad to see the HG is looking really sharp too.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to put this aside, and this is where we're going to talk about stuff that went on our site recently. Yep. So we're going to talk about the future releases.
Yes.
And the big news, Ryan, is Metal Build Destiny. Now, the Metal Build Destiny had been rumored to be on the way for a while. Yeah. But when Bandai first got us the information about the December releases, it wasn't on there. And there was a little bit of a panic. Oh my goodness, when is it coming? Is it true? Has it been canceled? Well, they did get us the information. It is coming in December. And now, as you can see, it's order stop on our site. What that means basically is that we are waiting to confirm how many we will receive from our distributors. And once we know, then we can open it up and take those orders.
So keep an eye on it.
Yes, please keep an eye on it, because the last thing we want to happen is to take 400 orders for an item we're only going to get 100 of. And then there's going to be a lot of disappointed people out there.
Now these look phenomenal.
Oh, I love the metal build. The more I see them, the more I think that this might be where Bandai puts a lot of their time and efforts.
I'd love to get one on our show, but it's tough.
Like I said, they always sell out. However, I think when we talked about the Exia Repair 2, that should be coming this month or next month, I can't remember. Yeah. One of our viewers of HobbyLink TV volunteered to allow us to open it. Oh, yes. So if that promise still holds up, when that shows up, we'll open it up and have a look. So we'll just have to do a wait and see on that one. What else we got, Ryan?
Okay, so this is the Temjin 747J Radical Zapper.
Yes.
From Virtual-On.
That's right, Virtual-On. We still haven't shown the actual, what makes a Virtual-On kit on the show yet. We have seen them, of course, at the hobby shows and Shizuoka and whatnot. And I gotta say, this is one of the coolest looking Virtual-Ons I've seen.
Yeah, I love the detail work.
Yeah.
Do you have to be like a high-end modeler to achieve this, or do you think like it comes out the box, you'll be okay?
Out of the box, you might be okay if you're okay with decals.
Okay.
Because all those colors you see generally are just come as one big decal or a few larger decals. They don't give you all the plastic parts that you would need to make something this colorful, of course. But yeah, if you have some competency with modeling, you should be okay. And they seem to be getting crazier and crazier when they start coming up with these kind of color schemes and whatever.
And there's a lot of love for this series, Virtual-On.
Virtual-On, yeah, it's a very popular video game still in Japan, and it has the, also Katoki Hajime does a lot of their designs. So there's that into Gundam as well. A lot of Gundam fans pay attention to Virtual-On for that reason.
Well, this is the VF25F/S Messiah Macross F by Hasegawa.
Yeah, another Hasegawa. This is a cement kit. I think we need to remind everybody that.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's all new tooling. Yep. It also has the two versions, the F and the S version. Yep. There's movable wings and nozzles and canopies. Yep. And if you're into the Macross, it's a very exciting
Hasegawa has got some really, really good Macross stuff.
Yeah, actually, their planes are
when we do the cool. Bandai model kits in Macross, they're awesome, but because they're meant to transform those three ways, they can be a little awkward to work with, to build, to assemble. But when you look at the Hasegawa, basically they're just giving you the model of the plane. So they can put all their design engineering into just giving you that awesome looking plane. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see when it comes out in a couple months.
Well, they're talking about Macross. I'm going to be talking about this 30th anniversary VF1J Valkyrie. Yep. The die-cast collectible toy.
Yep. It looks like a stock car to me. When I see that, I see NASCAR.
It has a lot of stickers. Yep. As a kid, I always dreamt about having one of these toys, because we never had them in South Africa. And you might remember a few episodes back, Scott came in and did his assembly of the Valkyrie. But he also brought in his toys, which were really cool. And I'm going to have my chance to actually play with this.
Okay, so you're going to open it up.
I'm going to open it up.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so I'm super excited to have a look at this. This is the 160th VF1J Valkyrie Macross 30th anniversary paint transformable, how would you say this, die-cast toy?
Yeah.
By Arcadia. who used to be called Yamato.
Yeah.
But they changed their names, or there was some business that went on.
Yeah. You get the same product.
Now, this is a special joint project with Hasegawa Design, so they do all the great planes, so it should be good. It also sports a rather extensive paint scheme designed by famed artist Hidetake Temjin. Now, you probably have also seen the Hasegawa version of this, the 1/72nd scale plastic model fighter.
Yeah.
With the same kind of get-up. But let's pop this baby open.
Okay.
And have a look at what's inside. I'm very excited. This is the first time for me.
Anytime you can touch a new giant Macross Valkyrie.
Yes. And so, I mean, I think it's quite nice. Like, okay, they do have a lot of stickers on there, but it's from every series of Macross that's been out there. So it's kind of cool.
Well, where's the manual? Is it under the bottom, or?
Let's have a look. Ooh,
oh, geez, what's that?
Oh, that's some serious business.
You got a lot of markings on a kit that already looks like it had lots of markings on it.
Wow. Okay, well, let's stop there. Let me get this off the back, and then we can have a closer look at it. Okay, so what I discovered and said is that you do get 2 sets of stickers that you do have to put on yourself.
Yeah.
Now, you get 1 set, which are the same, but one is stickers.
Yeah, one is water slides.
One is water slides.
Okay.
So this is the 30th anniversary one.
Yeah.
So it's got all the different Macross movies and shows.
And that special 30th anniversary emblem we've seen lots of times.
Yes, and then you have, I think, the TV show version, is that
TV
correct?
Version.
So you get your 2 sets.
And again, stickers and or water slides, your choice.
Well, that's pretty cool, actually.
That is cool. If they give the option, it's great.
Okay, now let me bring the most important thing on, which is... Dun-dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
I love that smell.
Yeah, it's kind of plastic. I used to be an action figure collector, and just opening that plastic sometimes.
Oh,
getting that good whiff of petroleum-based product. It's my crack.
So there we have it.
It's gorgeous, eh?
Yeah, no, it is actually. It's very nice. Wow. You do get a basic stand. I think you can pick up a different stand if you want to. You have a bunch of weapons here. You have your rockets.
Yeah.
You have your rocket sets. You have a bunch of those. You have your little dude. It's tiny.
He's a pilot.
He's a pilot.
Ryan's gonna break
I'm not going to break anything here. I'll just have him sitting on the outside. Sitting on the outside looking in. And I guess you have your gun.
Yeah.
Your weapon. Now, of course, I only remember all of this stuff from Macross.
Yeah.
I mean, from Robotech. But yeah, and he has very good sized hands.
You got your Mickey Mouse hands?
Yeah, it's like... Gotta have Mickey Mouse hands.
Need three digits on each one?
In the future, we have hands on our planes. Okay, well, I'm going to change this into the jaw walk mode.
Gear walk,
but let me... Gear walk. Let me get set up.
All right.
And we'll give it a bash.
Okay. Perhaps you might want to read that manual first.
Yes, manual good. So there we have it, Durwalk mode, and if you watch that in probably fast motion, I look pretty good. And I'll tell you one thing, it's a lot easier than the kit.
That was what I thought too when I saw it. The Bandai model kits don't move as easily as this does, but this has die-cast joints and so forth.
And you pay for this, like you pay for it. But I think it's worth it.
There's a reason it's that cost, right?
Yeah, it looks freaking awesome.
It does look really good.
That's awesome. So yeah, that's my first Robotech / Macross kit.
All right.
I think that's my dream come true.
Yeah, it does look pretty awesome.
Yeah, I always dreamed of having one of them, and now I do.
Yeah, when you're a kid, everything just seems like unattainable. And
I
then
just
you're an
remember
adult,
watching
and it's
Robotech.
like, and then you become an adult, and you get a job,
Yeah.
and you have some free money if you're lucky, and then all of a sudden you buy a bunch of stuff that you wish you had when you were a kid, and then your closet is full again. Yeah.
Especially at HLJ.
Yeah,
we're blessed.
It's tough to work here sometimes. Yeah. It's tough.
Now, if you want one, just check the site.
Yep.
They are available.
Yeah.
Now, Sid, you're going to talk about your Kitbash.
Yes, I did the first part of the Kitbash, which is the leg. I kind of hinted at when we did the prior episode. So I'm going to show you how I got this foot to work with the Sinanju leg frame. All right, so you can see that I have the Quebeley foot here and the lower leg, and I also have the Sinanju Stein's leg. And they're different, of course, because, well, the Quebeley, an older kit, uses polycaps. It's just a matter of plugging the leg into the polycap and you got your foot attached. But however, the Sinanju Stein, it has this little peg here. So obviously, this isn't going to work. It has its own ankle assembly, which is right here, which plugs onto here like so, and then can move around. So my first thought was, well, I guess I could just cut off the ball and then glue it on there. However, I don't think it would be that sturdy. I think it would work. Maybe I insert some metal rod in there. It would work, but I wasn't so sure it would be strong enough to support it. And I also thought that that would be kind of too easy. I thought we'd try to take
Too easy.
Too easy. Well, you know, if I wanted to show the most basic Kitbash, I'd get two kits with the exact same frames and polycap type of joints, and I would just swap limbs. But I want to actually show kind of customization here. So what I decided to do is that we're going to use the ankle assembly from the Sinanju Stein, and we're going to make it work on the foot of the Quebeley so that we can attach them together when I get everything done. And I actually have managed to do that.
Wow.
This is mine here, and this is rough, really rough, just to see if it works. You can see that I've got a metal rod going through here, drilled hole, and it is now on there. So it can move this way, it can move this way, and it can plug into the leg of the Sinanju. It's not a problem. It is going to work. I've determined how it's going to work. But now I'm going to show you kind of step by step here. So I'll move this to the side. And the first step for me was this right here. I took the actual assembly for the Sinanju Stein's ankle. And then I take the little cuff here from the foot of the Quebeley. And I thought, oh, I can kind of insert it into here. See how it works?
Yep.
Nope, it doesn't work. And I thought, well, what if I drop it in from the top? Nope, that doesn't work as well. It's not going to work. So something needs to go here. Some plastic needs to go. And I decided that it's probably easiest to cut a little bit of plastic off here. So I grabbed my really old knife here. We'll put some music over top. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I've cut it just a little bit of an angle. It actually worked out better than the other one. The other one I kind of cut too much of an angle, which made this really loose. This is a little stiffer. So let me just see if it fits in there now. And the answer is not quite. It's like maybe I'm going to have to trim some of this off. But what I will do is I will worry about that. Maybe after. Maybe. Or maybe now. Depending on how I feel. I really wish I had brought the sandpaper. Usually I sand everything last, but... Drop it in there. Okay, that's better. Okay, so now the next step is, now I know that it will fit in there once I sand it down completely, is that I'm going to need to figure out where I want my rod to go. So I've got this metal rod, and I'm going to drill a hole right through here and then insert the rod. So let's start here. Normally I would drill a pilot hole, but you know.
That's not how you roll.
That's not how I roll when I'm on video.
Yeah.
Don't do things twice when you're on film.
Yeah, this is reality.
That's right. So wish me luck in reality here. Go, go, go. Get your pin vise and you can do anything. Except for maybe pick locks. Maybe I could too.
Oh, we've got a door over there.
Yeah, I'm going to test it out. Go like so. Make sure we go all the way through again. This is the epoxy putty. I filled it up with epoxy putty Made sure it was compacted in there really, really well and left it for a couple of days to harden. But luckily the pin vise cuts through it pretty easily.
So you compacted it, then drilled it, yeah?
I drilled it, which caused it to oh wait. So it's in there like so, right? You can see that it's going to be bending from here like this. All right, so still looks good. So the next course of action would be to make sure that I can get this in here. So I gotta put a hole in this one. Now, if I remember the positioning correctly, when you have this sitting on here, you have limited access, so to speak. I can't put my hole too far down where it's widest because of this rim on the pink place here, the pink piece. So I'm actually going to drill just above that. So again, here we go. Like this. I can continue on in here, but I don't really want to go this way. I want to first see if this works here. Oh, it's going to work, but it's not going to work until I finalize my shaving. But actually, it's lining up okay here. So let me drill the second hole. See how we do here.
That's a super handy little tool.
Yep, it's pretty awesome. It's funny because when I play around with this kind of stuff at home, when I'm drilling a hole or trying to get something to line up properly, oftentimes it'll line up first time, done, and then I think, oh, okay, cool. So I don't really do the exact same sequence when it comes time to film it, and then maybe one hole's not quite lined up properly, and then everybody on the internet lets you know
straight away.
Come on, yeah.
Is it getting in there, Sid?
What's that?
Is it getting in there?
If there's one thing I know, Ryan. Okay. Now, normally what I would do is I would be sure that I would, before I start, making the final push here, like securing this in place, I would paint the top Sinanju part of it. I would paint that, and then I'd drop it in there, and then what I do after I inserted the rod was make sure it was the right length, maybe put some cement or putty over top of the hole, and then I would paint the bottom piece again, the same color as the joint part, so that it's all the same color. But of course here I'm kind of cheating for the sake of video.
Yeah.
Right.
You're forgiven. The internet will forgive. You know the internet's a very forgiving place.
The internet has the attention span of a fish is what I discovered. So okay, so you can see I've got it here. Now it will be placed here. There's actually a poly cap in there for this part to go, boom. So you actually kind of have a bit of range this way as well. And now I have that motion this way, and I will be able to turn as part of the lower leg assembly on the Sinanju Stein. So there you go. This is how I went ahead and got the ankle to work.
It's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, so it's just a matter of kind of tidying up, right?
Yeah.
I'll paint it, fill in some holes, and then put a final paint on it, and then that part will be finished. So there you have it, Ryan. This guy's got 2 feet now, and then we have to move on to the next step.
So just start.
You have to start somewhere, so I started at the bottom, and I'm going to think of kind of working my way up because there's some stuff I want to do with the skirt armor and the chest and of course the head. So, yeah.
Now there've been a few names for
I was going to say, we now he's officially started. We need a name for this guy.
Yes. So let me run through the selection so far.
Okay. The nominees.
The nominees.
Submissions. Okay.
Kaikashi86.
Okay.
Hey Sid and Ryan. These are kind of comments, but I'll just read.
Yeah.
Great show as ever. My suggestion for the Kitbash is the Qubeley.
Yeah.
Or
Quebeley.
Queenanju. Queenanju. That's like it sounds like a ship. The Queenanju. Okay, next. Teletron 56. Name for the Kitbash. Franken-Q.
Franken-Q. It is a bit of a monster.
Yeah, makes sense.
Slapped together with parts from everywhere else.
It's alive. Masterful Paladin.
Nice.
Anju
with his
Stein.
Sword of Destiny 99, level 99.
Yeah. Buff 4. What do you think? Sinanju Stein.
Sinanju Stein. Doesn't roll off the tongue very well.
No. Next, Hexen, without something.
Yeah.
How about the Cubescene?
Cubicin?
Cubicine?
Kind of sounds like obscene, which I don't know if I want to go down that road.
It's obscene.
Maybe
big.
I do. Okay.
And finally,
yeah.
This is a whole comment, but at the end I'll mention the name he thinks we should go with.
Okay.
His name is, as he says to pronounce it, the Roove.
Okay.
Dear Ryan.
The Roove.
I guess he's upset with me.
Grr.
You stole my color scheme, orange and black. Has been my favorite color combination of mine for years.
Mm-hmm. Mine too, because I like tigers and stuff like that.
Yeah, those damn tigers.
They stole
my idea. Actually, I'm glad you picked it because I always get made fun of for like an orange because it's a weird color. You'll have made. I'm hoping to take part in the intermediate modeler competition.
All right.
Hope you guys keep up the show. We will. Also said, have you ever hand painted any of your models? Or if you have any tips on hand painting, they would be appreciated.
Hand painting, yes, I have, but they're generally the really, really, really small areas or like trim that you can easily get away with just doing those quick light strokes with a very small brush. People who hand paint a large surface, it's really tricky because you're going to get those streaks. So to try and get a nice even coat, you need a big brush and you need to put multiple coats on to try and get those streaks gone. Fortunately for me, I've just used spray cans and then just tied it up with trim. So
there's a great group actually on the blog called I think Q&A, Hobby Q&A or something.
Yeah.
Drop the question in there. There's some super helpful guys in there who will give you some
a lot of people
awesome
who have a lot of experience.
Tips. Yes. Now his name was the Sinanju.
The Sinanju?
Can't say.
Quebeley.
What do you think?
Sinanju.
Any winners there, Sid, or you want to keep it going?
You know what? That's the front runner so far.
Okay.
Let's call it the Sinanju name pending.
Name pending. So if you have a better name,
but
get on the
liking
YouTube. Sinanju. Yeah. It has something. It has je ne sais quoi.
It has a certain I don't know.
Okay, now to comments and no questions, maybe questions?
Okay.
Maybe mostly comments.
Comments.
Rusty X 2010 or 2010 or however you want us to say it. Another great show, guys. And Sid, are you ready for Call of Duty Ghost?
No.
Not really.
You know, there's a variety of factors in that answer. Like when I first saw the multiplayer trailer, I was like, it's fast paced. It looks like Call of Duty. I enjoy those kind of games every now and then, but it also launches around the same time as Battlefield 4. And well, it's tough for me to play two games like that at the same time. I'd have to lean towards Battlefield 4 because I like that kind of game. However, another factor going against me even being interested in this game right now is that the PlayStation 4, we just found out a couple days ago, does not release here in Japan until February 22nd. So all these games I'm really super excited to play, Call of Duty Ghosts or Battlefield 4 or anything, I'm not going to be seeing them until February.
Well, it's got a PC.
Yeah, I got a PC.
Battlefield 4 is where we're at.
I will be on Battlefield 4 on PC, but I think Call of Duty Ghosts suffers from not having something that I can have in my hands on launch day when everybody else does. Because even if I go ahead and import a machine and I get the game and I fire it up, there's going to be nobody in my country on, and I'll be red barring it. I'll be red barring it with whoever I'm playing, right?
But we will be on Battlefield 4 for sure.
Yeah.
Launch day on PC. So we're super excited.
Yes, for that.
Yes. But next.
Okay.
El Ozt. How about the AMS X009P Sinanju Kumiho? It's another name.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
That's all right.
He continues.
He can go.
With its meaning of Sinanju relating to martial arts and Kumiho relating to the mythical god/goddess of trickery, both having meanings in both Japanese and Korean. We learned something today.
I learned something today.
What do you think?
It seems pretty elaborate.
What's the AMSX? Is that normal?
That would be him ascribing a model number to it.
Okay. Cool.
Some people, like, you know, we say, oh, it's the Sinanju or it's the Jesta, but they all have these model numbers. And a lot of people, when they're doing these Kitbashes or custom paint schemes and making them their own kind of model, they'll come up with their own model number. And then some people even go ahead and write backstory to like place it in a specific time in the Gundam universe timeline, and that's it's hardcore.
Actually, it makes sense because that's the jester, and then he's using this mythical goddess trickery. Yeah, it's got some history. But yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Next,
anything's up for grabs right now.
Yeah. VCJD, very nice comment that I think we just wanted to read. Like quite a few viewers, I recently finished watching your whole run and have enjoyed all immensely.
How do you watch? When they say that, I get this vision that they're either like doing something and their computer's on the background, or they're watching 200 or 103 episodes worth of us.
Not like in the old days, they put in VCR after VCR of Airwolf. Okay, though not new to model making, I am to Gunpla, Plamo, and I've learned so much from these videos. So thank you both, Sid and Ryan.
You're welcome.
Today's episode, that's 128, however, just seemed to be a notch above. I thought we were always good, but maybe we were just shining.
We've raised the bar.
We raised the bar. Your confidence and camaraderie in front/behind of the camera just came together, and the production was excellent.
All right.
So well done to you all involved, and hopefully we will see at least another 128.
So make a note of that, 128, and then
watch
it every once in a while, Ryan, so we can get this idea of what we did right.
We'll check. What did we do right?
What if we just take the audio from 128 and just dub over new model numbers?
It was a good episode. I think it was
it was fun. I enjoyed it.
But I find that our episodes do get better, especially the production, I think. But
well, now we've ironed out most camera issues and editing issues and stuff like that. It just comes down to what we can put in front of the camera.
Absolutely.
So thankfully Bandai provides us no lack of that. So.
And last episode was pretty good with all the Kara Hobby stuff.
Yeah. So it was awesome.
Yeah. Well, just a reminder to everyone that we are on YouTube. If you could subscribe to our channel, we do have a blog with groups.
HobbyLink.tv.
Please join it. And we do have a Facebook page, which you're welcome to post on the wall and comment to your heart's content.
That's right.
That's all I need to say.
Join the community.
Join the community.
All right. I don't have much else to say other than, we're on the way. The race has begun with the Sinanju. We're going to call it name pending. And also,
copyrighted.
We're going to start seeing the big batch of new releases. This month is the Strike Rouge and the Gold Frame. So we'll have those next couple weeks. And then October brings us the model show, which has us in Macross, and November has the Gunpla Expo, which sees us in Akihabara.
Oh, yeah, and talking about shows, I'll be at the Tamiya event in Tokyo with Brian, just showing off the latest Tamiya stuff if you're into cars or bikes.
Yep.
It's gonna
be good. So keep watching, and we'll see you later.
See you guys.